Poverty consciousness, my least favorite thing. When I talk with practitioners and they talk about how they're in service and don't really feel as though they should charge for those services, I go a little crazy. Hi there, Jill Lee, founder and director of the Energy Healing Institute. And by the way, if you want to learn more about what Energy Healing Institute has to offer, check us out at energyhealinginstitute.org. In so many cases, these are not Reiki practitioners who've been to 2 or 3 weekend workshops and told to give away their services for free. These are people who have taken hundreds of hours of training. And somehow they don't feel as though they are entitled to charge for their services. They do a lot of things that keeps them from thriving in their practice. They give their services away. They price their services so much lower than their competitors, and I use that word quite loosely because, well, that's a whole nother topic, but we generate people into our practice based on who we are and what we're vibrating. So competition doesn't really need to be a thing in this field. So they charge lower or less. They do what I really don't like, which is sliding scale pricing. Let's say from $80 to $120 an hour. People then just set your price at $80 because that's what you're going to get the majority of the time. And people will justify that to me saying, well, yeah, but I have 3 clients who pay me $120, so that is really my rate. Well, how many clients do you have that are paying you $80? Because that's really your rate. If it's more than 3, that's your rate. So they will do things that speak to a lack of worth. And I see that as inner work and not as service ethic or as charging less because it's the healing art. I see it as inner work, as not owning your value, as not necessarily understanding your numbers. If you've invested $5, $6, $8, $10, $12,000 in training, you should be getting that back many times over in about 3 years. Now, that does not mean that you should only make 8, 10, or 12,000. It means that a portion of that revenue that you generate in a year is the ROI on that training investment. So if you're ready to take the next step and to get out of this poverty mentality, think of it as a worth question that you need to answer within yourself. How can I value myself as a practitioner? How can I value what I have learned and studied? How can I value what I bring to my clients so that I can charge what I'm worth?